Hey everyone, welcome to another video review, and this is the Transformers Prime Wars Trilogy Blast-Off, the American release of this Blast-Off mold that only Takara had for a while, and it comes in this special box. Very nice special box. You see it got really nice artwork of Blast-Off in the shuttle mode and Prime Wars Trilogy logo and everything, Generations, Blast-Off. And it opens, and the figure will be there and comes with Megatronus. And there's a little flap here. Courage is stronger when combined. In the Combiner Wars, teams of Autobots and Decepticons combine to form giant super robots called Combiners and battle with the fate of the universe in the balance. So yeah, the whole thing is basically they're doing this special releases to celebrate the Prime Wars trilogy, and this is the one that Blast-Off represents Combiner Wars. And hence, yeah, this is our first look at an American release of Blast-Off here. This Blast-Off mold. On the side, you got a bunch of the Prime symbols. There's a little window on top, so you can, shine light into the figure, and it looks nice. Bottom, you got copyrights and crap. This is a picture of Blast-Off that's part of it, part of a larger picture, which we'll see as the other two figures come out. Oddly enough, this is using the Japanese configuration, and I'll get a little into that too. On the back, you get renders of Blast-Off in both modes, and also, hey, it comes with a special version of Megatronus. And there's a little thing here: Decepticon Blast-Off is perfectly happy blasting those inferior Autobots from the depths of space or on the surface of the planet. He combines with the fellow Combaticons to form the mighty Bruticus. Yes, we're finally getting this shuttle version of Blast-Off because, yeah, a lot of people were really upset with the first version. And in this, you also get instruction. These instructions are actually on glossy paper. Nicer glossy paper rather than paper, papery paper. That makes sense. Also nice and big. You can actually tell what's going on with this. Nice big instructions, easy to read. A lot better than some of their other stuff they've done. But yes, this is Blast-Off. And Blast-Off is a very brown shuttle thing. Yeah, it's a kind of stylized shuttle. You can see it's an extra wide, got a weird angular window stuff picked on purple. Mostly browns, black wings with purple striping and Decepticon logos tampoed on. Looks really good there. And move this just a little bit. Little Decepticon logo right there. Hard to see though against the brown. Although in this light, actually in the camera, it looks fine. But yeah, little black things right here. Decepticon logo right there. Yeah, you can see the arms chilling out. I mean, I've had a version of this mold, which is the version that came with Unite Warriors Computron. Yeah, that was the first version of that mold I had. There's a bug flying around here. But, yeah. It's a good mold, actually. I'm surprised. I mean, not surprised. I mean, I already had a version of this mold, but it's actually pretty good. I think it's a lot better color scheme than the Japanese version. The Takara version had this weirdly weird, more lighter orangey, almost orangish brown, with purple highlighting and stuff, because they're going for some weird thing, and they're trying to be cartoon accurate, although the shade of brown they used was completely wrong anyway. This is kind of more matching the Hasbro thing of kind of matching the old toys. But yeah, it's a pretty decent looking shuttle mode, all things considered. Actually, Tamashii stage, oddly enough, there are no ports or anything down here, which I'm surprised about, but you can get a Tamashii stage, the little clip-on things, you can get them onto him, and it holds kind of all right, as long as you're not stupid about it, like I just was, but it kind of holds okay. It's very precarious, though, and I won't trust it, so just be watching for that. Along with the shuttle, you also get, of course, the hand-foot guns we already got, and a nice silver. And a special version of Megatronus, the Prime Master. Which, again, is, translucent plastic. Although not mostly here. You see mostly blacks and grays here, and that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of paint, but yeah, you can see special red, translucent red. But yeah, it's a Prime Master, so of course, its head's on a ball joint thing, which is very tiny, but it can move left and right, and wiggle forward and back. Arms can, on ball joints, they can move forward and back and outward a little. And the arms are actually cast in the translucent red plastic as well. And I believe so are the legs, or at least part of the legs. Hips can move forward, and the knees can bend and all that stuff, so it can fold up into this. Only problem is, this has no... Blast-Off can't use this, at all. That's the only thing, really. It's a kind of little bonus, I guess, to justify it being $25. Yeah, Blastoff can't use it at all. It's a thing that exists. It's there. It's if you're trying to complete your primes or whatever. Oh, this is one of the things you might have to buy. But yeah, it's just an extra Prime Master, I guess, if you want it. The other thing is, there he is with the Combiner Wars Blastoff we got a couple years ago. Thing is, I was always okay with Jet Blastoff. Thematically, it makes more sense. But I will admit that this is a really nice figure. This is actually pretty nice alt mode, I'll consider. Jet Transformers are always tend to be not great because you can just see a robot chilling on anything. You can see the same here, but it kind of is a little more cohesive. I mean, the arms are still out there, but it feels a little better, I feel, kind of. Although it is pretty much the same shade of browns and purples. You can see the cockpits are picked out the same purple. It's pretty much the same shades of browns and stuff, so that's kind of nice that they match that. But yeah, it's yeah, you kind of got those two Blastoffs. And just for the sake of completion, go ahead and the rest of the Combaticons from the Hasbro Combaticons, I should say. Including Onslaught with the massive Perfect Effect guns on there. But yeah, they got the rest of the Combaticons. And look great. Again, the Jet is more thematically appropriate for a military team, but it kind of is one of those things, like it's either thematic appropriateness or G1 accuracy, one or the other. But yeah, it looks good in this mode. I like the shuttle a lot. It's a weird little flat bulk, wide shuttle, but it kind of works. It's, I guess, Cybertronian shuttle. No, he has a couple of limb modes, and we're going to actually go with the leg mode before anything. So first thing you want to do is pull this gun out of the bottom. You want to take the feet, move them forward like this. Take the wings and move them like that. And then from there, you want to pop this front section off like that. Move it down like this. Fold the head down, and then open these bits up like this, and collapse that back up, and then move the combiner peg. Turn it around, and of course put the foot in, and there you go. That is his leg mode. Pretty straightforward. All that stuff. It works as a leg. Now, to go to robot mode, because yeah, we're going to go ahead and skip the arm mode for now, for efficiency reasons. First thing you want to do is, well, move that back down, open this back up so you get the head out, and then close it back up like this. Turn the head around, untab the arms from the sides, move them up at this joint right here, move that up, then move the shoulder down like that, move it up, shoulder down, unlock the elbows, and then you want to split the legs in half like that. Come back here, rotate these fins around like this, 180 degrees. Move the legs up and close them back up like this. Now peg it in on the sides. Move these backwards like this. And oh yeah, another thing is open that back up too. I almost forgot that. Move that up like that. And this is the easiest way. Move that up, and then on this other hinge, you move it, collapse it into that, and close this up, and there you go. That's the backpack done, and you have Blastoff's robot mode. And quite frankly, it's a great robot mode. I think this is part of what this robot mode is pretty much what brings them up over the original Combiner Wars release. Is this mode right here. This mode. Not the Takara version. This version. Also can take his gun and take it in his hand. Like so. Yeah, this is where a bunch of purple shows up. And also you get these chest tampos, which are nice. Little techie details. Little bit of purple lines on the arms and stuff in the black. And this is kind of to faux simulate his old, I guess the front nose coming his hands way back in the day. Yeah, this has got a little bit more color here. He's also got big old purple eyes, you know, picked out right here. And his visor and everything. And yeah, he's got it's just really nice looking in this mode. Yes, the thing is, Takara had it this way. You actually had to do an extra step for the transformation. And if you want to do it the Takara way, you actually got to pop these arms off the shoulders and popping them off the ball joints and swap them around. It'll still work, but I'm just doing this real quick. Yeah, you can still do it this way if you want. You can change it, but then you just got brown, 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 brown. And also, I'll be honest, this is ugly. This is the reason I didn't buy the Takara version in the first place, because of this. I thought Blastoff was ugly looking, and plus, yeah, I just didn't like the colors in Blastoff. It just didn't work. So this version, I don't like the Takara version, but Hasbro did the later version that the Takara did for the Baldigus release. And boom. We got this Blastoff. Instead, this is much better looking in my opinion. And that's what pushed me to buying it. Because once I heard, oh, people wanting Hasbro to do bring over the Unite Warriors Blastoff, I was like, this ugly though. And well, this version with a latchet, this is much better looking. Also, the only thing is, when you collapse this stuff up into this, because of this panel right here, it pushes the combiner peg out. It's not a huge deal. It's barely noticeable, but it is there. There is nothing really you can do about it. It's just part of the problem of that. It wasn't a big deal before, but now it is on this version. It's not a huge deal. You can barely notice it, but it is a thing. It does push the peg out a little tiny bit. But just comparing him, here he is with the Combiner Warriors Blastoff, and yeah, big difference. This is not a bad toy at all. It's just, the thing is, it's, people complain it's not Blastoff. It's, it's just a recolored, what was it, Firefly? Yeah, I think. So yeah, it's just a marked difference there. Also, just this one's much more brown. There's almost no black whatsoever on here. This has a bit of black to kind of break up the brown and whatnot. Yeah, it's just, I think overall this is a better figure. I was fine with this. This was actually a pretty solid figure. I had no problem with him being a jet and stuff, but this is a definitely better figure overall, I feel. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, so left and right, up and down, lots and lots of waggle thanks to the way this head sculpt and everything. Also got this platform if you really wanted to look crazy up and break his neck and all that stuff. He's got ball jointed shoulders, so forward and back, outward. A lot of that. You can also use this joint if you want. Bicep swivels. Nice and loose there. He's got a single hinge elbow, but because of the way how hinged it is, you can fold it up all the way, full curl, no problems. He has a waist joint as you saw earlier, although there's a click point right here, a very tight click point, but he does have a waist swivel. The hips, forward and back, fully outward about this far. Ball joints. Got a thigh swivel. Got knees, which about 90 degrees. And you actually have ankle tilts. Not a whole lot of range, but there is definitely ankle tilt there. That's very nice there. Also, you can do that with the toe, or do what the official photographers did, and it's actually stable like that, but it's very silly looking. Yep, that's this Blastoff, and again, it's a really nice figure. But of course, gotta have him with his fellow Combaticons again in robot mode. There's Vortex and Swindle and Brawl and Onslaught. The team. If you didn't buy Jet Blastoff because you just didn't like the jet thing, well, there you go. Y'all got an alternative, and you don't have to go buy a expensive Japanese import. It's just a $25 figure, which, yep, there you go. Much better, if you want. It is a better figure, I will admit. I was fine with Jet Blastoff. I was actually okay with. I actually preferred kind of to a degree Jet Blastoff because, again, thematically more appropriate. But if you really hated Jet Blastoff, this is definitely a very solid choice, and it's a better figure overall anyway. So there's that. Now, of course, the final thing to do, Blastoff, is turn him into an arm for Bruticus, because, well, it's not right to put him as a leg. So first thing you gotta take the gun off. Then you wanna take the legs, spin these back around, the fins, tabs of the fin, move those back. Then peg the legs together, or tab the legs together, actually noticing. Make sure it's all come together. Make sure it's squeezing tight. I notice this is very tight fit, but yeah, squeeze them together. Take the arms, move them down, and fold them up and around like this at a bit of an angle. Not 100%, like not 100% or turn around, but around back that point right there. Otherwise, they don't fold up properly and whatnot. But yeah, do the same on this side. Up, spin this around and all that stuff. Then open this up. Take the cockpit and move it back out and all that stuff like this. Take the head, turn it around, collapse it in. Take the combiner peg, move it out like that. Close this back up so it sits properly. And then rotate it this way if you're making it on the right arm. Rotate that laced. And finally, take the hand-foot gun, open it up, do all this stuff. And there's his arm mode, which of course, you could guess, hopefully this is the right height. And still not quite tall enough. There we go. And of course, slot him in to Bruticus. And there you go. There is Bruticus with his shuttle arm. Now here's the thing. In case you haven't noticed, this is painted silver on the new one. These are all just gray. This hand does not match. Now you have a couple solutions to this problem. One, if you have Jet Blastoff, like I do, you can take Jet Blastoff's hand and swap it out, like so, if you want. And there you go, now you got matching hands. Because this is actually, on mine, this pin's very, very loose. Very loose pin right there, unfortunately. It's just, I'm not sure if that's a common thing, but we wear that. You can do that, if you want. You could paint all the hands and stuff, hands and feet, hand-foot guns for the Combaticons silver like this. You can do that. You know, the inner hand is still gray. I noticed these two parts do match. The grays do match, but it's this outer part that's silver. If you want to, you can paint all of them silver. That's one way to fix the problem. You could scrape the silver off this. I believe this is painted gray. You know, this is painted plastic, so I believe if you scrape it off, it'll be the same gray as this. You can do that if you want. That's another option. Or, yet another option, of course, third party. That's the option I chose. That's what I did. And this is just so you can see what it looks like with the Perk Effect kit. Yeah. It's just, that's the problem, it's just that silver. I don't know why they did that if it doesn't match. But yeah, you got either like you live with one silver hand, you do a bunch of painting, or you just swap out like I did. Since I already had these, it's not a huge deal. One thing, of course, yeah, it's just leaning. But yep, there he is with his shuttle shoulder. And yeah, if it still matches color-wise, it's a pretty decent arm. The only thing is these arms, the little robot arms just stick out really bad. There's really no way to, you can do that, I guess. That kind of works. That really kind of helps a little bit with it. But yeah, officially you're supposed to do it like this. The only thing is, again, that just sticks out a lot. In my opinion, that just sticks out a lot, and it looks kind of weird. But yeah, you can just fold it like this. It shouldn't hinder much of anything. Yeah. At least the front one. The back one you can leave, but yeah. Nice and click. Nice. There you go. Yep. Doesn't hinder anything if you want to do it that way. Just a thing. Just a thing to note. And yeah, the only problem is, again, still the Onslaught has this hip problem of you have to kind of lean it back one click, or else it has a tendency to fall over forward. regardless of whether or not you're using third party or not. But yeah, you also take the gun, put it on there's little peg holes on the bottom of the wings. You can take them, put them there, or on these, or whatever. So yeah, that's Bruticus. That's Blastoff. It's a great figure. Even if you already have the Jet Blastoff, replace it. If you really don't like if you just kind of tolerated the Unite Warriors Blastoff, replace him. The only thing is the chest piece is going to be different colors now, but I think this is better than the car version just because the paint scheme's better. They fixed the stupid chest thing I hated, and now it's, this side's the chest, the purple side. It just looks great. It's honestly a better figure than the Jet version. I like the Jet version, fine, but this is a better figure. I highly recommend picking it up. Right now, it's $25 on Amazon. It's been sporadically going in and out of stock as of late. You can possibly still pre-order it here and there, but just you got to basically at this point pay attention to it. You just got to pay attention and hope it shows up when you're looking, because right now it just keeps going in and out of order availability. But it's worth it. Just wait. Don't pay stupid scalper prices. Just don't ever do that. It's a good figure, though. It's a solid, amazing figure, and I highly recommend picking it up. And I know this review's gone on way too long just because of all this stuff. So, yep, I enjoyed it. I enjoy this figure a lot. It's a good one. It's a fantastic replacement for the Jet Blastoff. The only thing is this hand is just the wrong color compared to everyone else's. Or the other ones are all the wrong color compared to that. Any which way. That's it. I like it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative or entertaining. I shall see you next time with another video review. In fact, a much larger video review. See ya.